Hey you guys, welcome back to another 5-minute video. So this is Mouths 2.0, or mouth abstractions. So basically we went over drawing lips a little bit. Now we're going to go over how I simplify those into more cartoon-like shapes. So let's go ahead and draw really quick a set of lips. These are not going to look pretty, I'm just warning you, but it'll give us something to reference throughout. So we're going to shade in this top bit. All right, and so when I abstract mouths, generally a straight line will do just fine. If you kind of eliminate this top and this bottom and just have a straight line, that usually does what you need. Say here's your face, here's your nose. Usually like a straight line with a little bit of personality is fine. One thing that I love to do is add a little line underneath, and it's amazing what that does to make it look just a little bit more finished. Basically what that does is beneath this lower lip you'll usually have a bit of a shadow, where if we're drawing it in profile, if we're drawing the lips in profile, the lips will come out right. Well, here's your nose, here's your upper lip, your bottom lip, and then there's a shadow that's cast right there. I think we went over this in the lip drawing video, where this kind of falls into shadow, and that's what that little line represents or kind of calls attention to, is it focuses just enough on making a little chin mark, especially when you like smile or when you're doing kind of a goofy thing with your mouth. It kind of adds just a little bit more personality. So let's go ahead and open this up, open up his mouth and see what we get. So here we have, so we generally find ourselves drawing in 3/4 view more than most other, which is kind of this like half turned head. When you are drawing at kind of an angle, the side that's closer to you, so the side that has more of the face showing, is also going to have more of the mouth showing. It's amazing how often I forget that. So let's say we're going to push it, make it a little bit more dramatic. And here is one way that I abstract a mouth. You'll notice on this side, you'll have it come out at the top and then come back in. Basically what that's doing is it's showing the mouth wrap around, because if we were to draw kind of what the mouth is actually doing, it's doing something like this, right? Like that's kind of where your teeth are going. And so what it's doing is when you open your mouth, the edge of your lip is right there, right? Then you have the rest of your teeth. So what it's doing is it's kind of simplifying that shape. It's a really simple way to kind of, not necessarily cheat, but just kind of trick the eye into looking, into thinking that there's, sorry, I can't talk, making it think there's a little bit more perspective there. So that's one thing that I like to do. One funny thing, I love drawing these square mouths, but it actually doesn't make sense when you think about it. Like our mouths aren't really capable of doing that like square motion. And so let's kind of look at it, making sure you can still see that. Let's go ahead and look at it from, oh, I want to do a 3/4 view. Going to, if you dip down at the top of the mouth, that's typically what that's typically how our mouths go, right? Is you typically have a little bit more space down at the bottom because the corners of our mouth will lift up. I don't like the length right there that I put between the top lip and the nose. I would generally keep that pretty small. So if I were going again, and this is just what you've got to do, right? Like you just put down ink, Practice a lot of different styles. If you notice something that you should have done differently, then just start over again, and then once you do it enough times, you'll get really comfortable drawing these mouths in a 3/4 view, and then you can shift the angle a little bit, knowing that you like the upper lip closer to the nose, or maybe you don't. Maybe you like it a little bit lower. That's our 5-minute mark. Hopefully this has been a good little exercise. Go ahead and practice drawing some mouths, some abstractions. One thing that might help is getting pictures of people's faces in different expressions and just trying to simplify the mouth so that you're not drawing all these little lines of the lips and all the details, but just trying to get that expression with only a few lines is a good practice that you can go through. You got this, and have fun.